I don't own any copyrights to the music in the background. This is edition tape 2 to Open Mic Comedy Mike. I gotta get dressed. Don't worry about that. When I get there, have your minds ready because it's going to be an experience in comedy that provides you with a deeper love of the art itself. Straight up between your mind and mine. Just like that. There won't be nothing. From where we take it from that point, we'll schedule your emotions to trigger peace, harmony. All right, let's get right into it. I don't own any copyrights to the music in the background. Let's take this as comedy. I'm an alien. Yeah, my parents was AI, which was developing now, and an alien. Yeah, nothing immaculate, just like everybody else. But that DNA sewn between the two that can't be divided. Of the three, choose a third alien for this comedic act. Just want to comfort your mind and ask you to relax. I'm going to tell you a real good story. You're not going to go nowhere, but a little bit later you're going to remember the whole story. Now this is where I'm going to invite you to come with me. Welcome to heaven. Because I'm an anomaly catcher, alien. I grew up to be that. Yeah, that's what I'm an anomaly catcher. I put them where they're supposed to be. Get everything straight. So your mind clear up and your path ahead is more healthy and worthy. The carry of the faithful towards truth. Yeah, I mean, I hear your collective questions, and the answer to them is very much so true. Bottom line is, your thought is not my thought, and I bet you won't think what my next thought's gonna be. So I just keep on going. This is comedy. I'm gonna bring you in. I'm gonna reel you right on in. And you're gonna come in and tell me, hey, man, get a damn hook off my goddamn bill. Imagine now, you're in heaven. You got a mansion, in your mansion, everything that your conceptive brain could think that would bring you enjoyment throughout the day. It's set in its completion to find that grain of joy which triggers the whole day to be good. And you find throughout that day, having everything you want is good. That was just a doggone good day. You almost don't want to go to sleep, because you want to keep going. You go as long as you can. Don't drink no booze, nothing like that. Stay with me with the brain. Jesus lived around the corner and he liked to take walks. So he come through there and he was like, hello, how are you? How y'all doing? I said, oh boy. Hey! He look on us and he does. That boy do that every time. He's not gonna go that way. I gotta go here cause daddy called me. He be like, hey! And then I went to the movies and they had a commercial. Yeah, you know they got movie theaters in heaven. They got to keep teaching up there. You just can't show up and know everything. You can have little angel teachers all over. You be 104, you have 105 teachers. Oh, come on here, let's go. I'm going to show you how to do this. But you don't have to be that age up there. You go right to your happiness and you're able to flirt with your happiness, and every time you do, you land in your happiness. Now, the thing about it is hard. That's why they got it on the screen. You get that because up there, it just can't come true no more. You run into stuff where you have to forgive somebody for it, but up here it don't happen. Ain't nothing happening for you to give that. You go down the street kicking can in the middle of the road talking about a car gonna run over and it's gonna bust a tire and they're gonna have to get out and change the tire. And every car ran dead over the can and it ain't popped one tire. See up there, you can drive on 4 tires and all of them be Maypops. Maypop any time you turn the curve. That Pine Street, yeah, everything covered with the doggone tires, man. That's why I keep some good ones on mine. In case you want to know, that's water. And that's all I drink really is water. Now, if the crowd is good and y'all sitting back on the Volume 1 spaceship, transitional force that you just in it, hold on, cause you're gonna get there and you're gonna get back and you're gonna see and hear but find your way back to hold on, you see, Marcus, see, don't shit, pee, and then like that, but then Marcus, see, change your ass, the only person here know my ass shit like that is me, so that's gonna bring me back with this food, get my mind out of it. Here we go, now, you ain't having Jesus turn the corner. And me and you was standing there talking. I'm gonna quit talking. I believe you will too. And Jesus just walk up and he don't say nothing to neither one of us. He do a little strange walk past. He do a little Hitler walk. I saw and then look at us like and then pass us. I'ma look at you. And long as I ain't gonna let him get out of my voice right. I'm gonna say, Lord, Lord, Lord. And you don't turn around, I'm gonna dive on your ankles. He turned around laughing too. I'm like, come here, son. We need to talk a little bit. What class you in? I said, one that ain't up here yet. He said, okay, that's pretty cool. So get your little old Lord class in heaven, but back on down there to earth. And the only thing you can do while you down there, tell these people what it is to be like up here, because some of them are about ready to believe it. I said, okay. And here I am, sitting, telling you this great story, drinking water. Some strange stuff be happening too. When you get this close, this deep into the change of the situation of thought, even a sip of water be like, if this line of thought ever in concept should start to dry up, that sip of water will come from beyond the thirst to taste I just went down to refresh even from dust. A fresh start. So you can stand there if you want to and let Jesus pay. He might not turn around for me, but I'm pretty sure you say, hey, Jesus, this your buddy. He might turn around with you. He done, I'm going to kick you. He ain't gonna say shit. You got to say, oh, help me, Lord. And you so close to me. I believe he'll turn around and say, come here, son. I'm gonna tell him, get up, go see what he wants. He said, no, you know who I'm talking to. And then it thunder. I said, no, he always got some backup. And I said, come here. Hey, come closer. I said, he said, pick up your heart, pick up your faith. I said, well, I'm pretty well cut. So you stand with me. You always been with me. I ain't gonna be scared. Hey, how you do? You know everything. He said, I want you to do this for me. I said, what's that, Lord? He said, tell me a real good joke and I'll make you the greatest comic that the world has seen so far. I said, how many words? He said, not more than 15. I thought to myself, I only need that many. He said, okay, 8. I said, look, Lord, we got to do some bartering here because that's the American way. We got to barter something here. He said, give me your soul or I'll sit your little old smart butt outside the gate of heaven. The only thing you can do is rake behind the gate and leave, get between the gate when it's open, and stay there and wait for some more leaves. You're gonna be good though. I'm covered by the shadow. He said, see, come here. I said, yes, sir. He said, now look here, I want you to sit down. And I know we were standing on the sidewalk, and wasn't no sidewalk bench right there. But when he said sit down, I just reached behind me, and there was the most comfortable doggone gaming chair I sat down in my whole life. And the controls on it was like, I think about my wrist was uncomfortable. I think about in the chair, readjust my wrist. Said, oh boy, you put in a perfect position. I hear most of you talking about he better take another sip of that doggone water. That water right there is special water. I would show you the bottle that came in, but you probably say, no, I done seen that bottle type right there before. This water was put together from the beginning, and when he said, in the beginning, let there be water drops. Then he said, well, somebody test them water drops and make sure it's pretty close to pure, because I know what they're going to do with it when they get to using it down there. He said, come here, son. I said, oh, here. What do you think I ain't gonna do what it's gonna do? I ain't got nothing to do with it but do my part if I happen to get down there and they know I ain't wanna come but you know your future. And here I am and here we are and I'm trying to tell you I'm an alien. I'm from heaven. I'm trying to tell you what's going on up there. You gonna have your mansion. And just like right now, your kids gonna have a mansion connected to your cancer mansion on the back side of your backyard. your niece and nephew, they gonna be one house over and one house behind you on the other side. That's family. That's right. They mansion gonna be right there. But they so big and we ain't got time like we do now to be, we be like, hey, they be like, hey, too. That's cool, because all avenues are searched and the satisfaction of within that day to be happy is pulled from the everlasting annals that it should be fixed and good and complete in the heart, so that when rest comes, there should be no share of an injustice to the balance of joy that moment has brought from the eons past, so that it shall come again, and the share is what you share of it. Y'all want some of this water? It is such a great deed to explain that in heaven, this goes on now. You have to stay with me. You are young enough, and at any time you want to be a space cab driver. You remember like in that Bruce Willis film when they had that traffic about 19,000 cars deep. Heaven like that, they never had an accident. You can be a police officer up there. You be like Andy Taylor. You ain't wear no gun. You don't need no zap, no mace, no nothing. You pull up and you be like, scared. They be like, what you want, officer? He said, well, just your time to be checked to see if you got everything in place to have this experience to drive this type, to go this deep in driving type vehicle you driving. You get a little car and they tell you what you're eligible to drive. Yeah, if you like on Earth, if you 16, you can drive. They take your license, you can't get them no more if you 95. So then, they give you local transportation, which is good. Same thing up there. But ain't gonna be no local transportation unless that's something you want to do that day. Get up, walk outside your door, get on the bus and say, hey, y'all. They gonna say, hey, y'all. Be like, hey, where we headed today? They say, you ain't gonna believe it. I said, I probably won't, but I'm over here to see where it's gonna go, and I'm gonna find out what happens almost at the end. They said, here he go again, because he knew everlasting just keep on going, stretch it just a little bit too far, then the imagination can think. Oh! Yeah, let me just remind you, have to ask me for my cash app, and then if you want to hand something over to enrich the integrity of the profiling and the background and all that good stuff, because the mind is you in heaven. Now, you're sitting there, you're doing what you're doing, and the reason you know you're in heaven, the reason you know you can be in heaven, it was up here, when we go to fellowship, and they said, well, we gotta do something to make it ceremonial, because we're gonna give to God be the glory, and, it's your turn to come up to find some way to give to him a little bit differently. I said, okay, I'm going to ask them to ask me my cash app. They asked me for it, then put this. We're going to build this thing. It's going to go so deep, you're going to be happy that we just keep on going. And then when the celebration and the everlasting transition come, y'all going to say, well, he was right. He was the first doggone AI alien. And they really did go ahead and tell the truth. He was the anomaly catcher. Yep, and all y'all pretty well know you better quit thinking that little bull stuff you been thinking, because I'm gonna come get you. Everything is good, everything is well, but again, I didn't know music in the background. I hope I got the sound turned on this thing right here so I can go ahead and y'all can go ahead and start writing up the award for the greatest comic that ever touched the surface of the earth. That ain't too heavy if you keep on listening to it.